I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to talk about setting rules for your collection. That's right, setting rules for your collection. And, many of us like to rebel against the rules, it's just part of human nature. We start to think, we question our parents with their stupid rules. We question everything, but sometimes by having some rules, it gives you some guidelines to live your life. For example, the Catholic Church, they have these rules that you're supposed to use the billing method as a form of contraception. And I mean, the thing that always amazes the fuck out of me with the Catholic Church is, how can priests who are supposed to be celibate give advice on contraception? That's always been my qualm, with that. But setting some rules gives your collection some direction and aim. And yes, I've trimmed my collection back. I have hedged that fucker back. And I'd like to talk about some advice. Some advice has been coming in, and I'd really like to share it with some of my viewers here. So let's have a look at what are my rules. The rules are, I collect white metals, so the watch needs to be made of white metal. So that means steel, white gold, or platinum. And it needs to have a white or ivory or off-white coloured face. So no black faces, for example. So that's the two rules. Now, I'm pretty flexible. I allow straps or bracelets, that doesn't matter. But those are the rules. And I'd like to add one more rule. I only have one of a particular brand. So, for example, Descartes, my good friend, said to me, you need a white-faced Daytona. But by already having the Explorer 2 with the white face, that means I can't get another Rolex in the collection. So these are the sort of rules that I'm placing on myself. And I also, another rule is no more quartz or ETA pieces of fucking shit. And yep, that rules out the Omega Seamaster. And I was having a bit of a think about it, and I'm thinking, do I keep my Cartier Panther or do I fuck it off? And I'll be honest with you, it's dated, it's gone. I think I should get rid of that fucking Cartier Panther, And I must admit, I'm getting some really vicious advice. People are saying to me that my Cartier Panther looks like a piece of shit. It's ugly. It's got a big flaw on the dial. I know it's got a very minor dial flaw, but it's not a fucking huge disaster. I've used super magnified photos. Fuck. These viewers here are very, very picky. But, yep, that's the rules for my collection. So I'm very interested. I'd like to hear back from other viewers. What rules have you set? Do you, like some people would have rules in their life, that they'd have, they don't have sex on a Sunday. Or, they, in their collection itself, it's only steel, it's only sports. What rules do you follow? And I don't want to just concentrate in one brand or one style of watch. So, at the moment, I've got 3 really sexy fuckers. I've got my Patek 5107 Calatrava, white gold with ivory white dial, opaline dial. I've got my Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date with a beautiful traditional white dial there. And I've also got my Rolex Explorer 2 white dial. So that's 3 really good pieces. And I'm thinking, what should I add to it? I'd really like to add a white dial Audemars Piguet Royal Oak automatic in steel. That would be a really nice piece to add. Another offer, another suggestion that's come in is a Vacher and Constantine overseas. I mean, that's quite a... I do love Vacheron, but where would I get one second hand? Another suggestion is, I should get the new Nautilus Patek Philippe with the white dial. I don't buy new. It's Archie here. Bang per buck. Second hand only. So that's not going to be any good for Archie searching for bang per buck, because he doesn't pay fucking retail. Retail is for suckers. So that's not going to be a really cheap watch for a number of years there. So and also Archie's got one Patek already. So yep. That's the state of the collection. Maybe a Vacheron dress watch in white gold could be very sexy. I did love my Vacheron. So, yep, let's hear about your rules. What rules for collecting do you have? Do you think the rules make your collection better? By having rules, do you think it's good? And thirdly, what advice could you give Archie to add to the collection? And how many pieces is a good number? I mean, Archie's gone from having 8 pieces down to 4, if you include that stupid quartz fucking Cartier Panther. How many pieces is ideal? Maybe Archie's really the 3 pieces, the Patek, the Jaeger-LeCoultre, and the Explorer 2 Rolex. Maybe those are the 3 key pieces. Piss that fucking quartz piece of fucking shit off, that's the Cartier Panther, and concentrate on building the collection from there. Give me some advice. I'm Archie Luxury, and I want your opinion.